Okay, so let me just test and see if everybody can hear me. So if you can hear me, just drop drop one on the comment section. If you can hear me, just drop on the comment section one on the comment section that you can hear me before we start. I want to know that everybody can hear me before we start. All right, so that means I can see comments coming in. That means people can hear me. Okay, so um, we can start, right? We can go ahead. All right. Like I promised us that we will be doing live trading sessions. I promise that we'll be doing live trading sessions from time to time. Every week, I want to be running it every week for us. This is going to help us get better at our trading and also help us become successful in the crypto space. So the thing is that for now, you guys just have to pardon my network. Actually, right now my network is very poor. I'm just trying to see how I can manage it for today to get the class done. The network is very poor. As you can see right here, my network is very poor. But however, it shouldn't stop us from achieving what we should achieve because time is of the essence. And today's class is very, very important because of the way the market is behaving right now. So today's class is very important and it it is going to help us a lot. So here is what we are going to be looking at. We are going to be looking at quick market update, what is happening right now in the market. We'll be looking at what's happening right now in the market. And also, we'll be looking at why the market is dropping. Because if you look at the market right now, the market is dropping, which of course is normal. I actually predicted this sometimes ago that it was going to happen, and it did happen yesterday. So let me just do this. Let me open my drawing tool and then do this again. So yeah, before I go ahead, this sessions has been made possible by our partner B2Nix. So if you look at our the comment section, you will see where I pinned B2Nix at the comment section. So this has been made possible by B2Nix. So you can just use B2Nix if you want to continue this session with us, if you want to be trading with it, because most of the coins will be discussing and looking into will be coins that are available to trade on B2Nix. So yeah, use the link on the comment section. I pinned the link on the comment section. So also use that link. You will see the link there. Go to the link, use it, and register on B2Nix. Today's class is just going to be an overview of what is happening. I might look at one or two trades for today's class, and then we'll move ahead from there. So if you look at Bitcoin right now, you can see what Bitcoin is actually doing, which I already predicted that it was going to do. You can see right here, I was watching Bitcoin over here to see if we are going to make a move above it. So it didn't happen, and then we actually came back down into this level. So if this level does not hold and we go back into this zone, then it means that we may see Bitcoin come all the way to this zone which is 75 zone, which I also predicted in my video I just released today. So those are the things you need to watch out for while trading. However, for today's section, we will be looking more into the coins that are available right now to see if we will get any trading opportunity, because the major aim of this live trading session is to get trading opportunities. But why we are looking forward to getting good trading opportunities during our live sessions, which is one of the reasons why I'm organizing this, we are not going to be forcing the trades. You get? We are not going to be forcing the trades, because forcing the trades simply means that we may be getting more of losses, which we don't want. We don't want to have lots of trades, and at the end of the day, we are getting so many trades being stopped out and losing our money. So we are in December period. If you look at this period right now, this is December period, and in this period, markets are always choppy. Markets are always choppy, so you will not get a lot of good moves from the market. And when that is the case, then you need to be very, very careful with your trades. So that is what we are going to be doing. But from next year, this is going to be on another level. This is just like me introducing what we'll be doing from next year. Part of the things that we'll be doing from next year. When the market is more stable from next year, this is going to be on another level, because we'll be doing our live trading sections back to back, and then I believe that we are going to be making a lot of money together. So like I said, this has been made possible by Bitunix. So this is Bitunix, the platform. One of the reasons why I love Bitunix platform is because the integrated trading view portal. This is trading view right now. This is trading view here, and this platform have integrated trading view into their chart portal. You can see right here. You can see all these tools right here from trading view. You can see the tools right here. Let me just show you. These tools right here are from trading views, and they've integrated it into their platform, making it easier and possible for you to just do your chart analysis and be able to take your trade. So as a result of that, I really, really like the Bitunix. You understand? Another thing I like about the Bitunix is the fact that their trading fees are not that much. You understand? The fees that they charge you are not that much. And you can fund as little as $10 to start trading. You can fund $20. But if you're starting as a new person and you have good cash, I would advise you to at least fund $50 so that it will give you a bit room to play with, right? So this is Bitunix, and this is what we will be using. Already, most of you know how to place trades on Bitunix. So we'll be using here to find trades, and then we'll be using here to take our trades, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. But now, like I said earlier, now most of the coins are down. Most of the coins in the market are down. Then that's one. Secondly, the market is choppy. When I mean the market is choppy, I mean the market is moving sideways. Let me go back to trading views, because trading view can really move this thing back and forth. So the market is moving in a consolidated level like this. Some will just move up small, come down, move like this, and majority of them are coming down. Now this is how the market is moving. There is more of the downtrend than the uptrend in the market. That's one. Secondly, if you look at the market right now, if I go to coin market cap, let me just try and open coin market cap. If you go to coin market cap, you notice that majority of the coins are down right now in the market. And when goes down, it becomes really, really difficult for you to sell, especially if you're trading futures. If you're trading futures, it becomes really, really difficult for you to buy or sell the project again, because they are already down. Get? So that is why if you look at right now, most traders are trying to go long, but in a way, it is not really working out for us as traders. So let me see if CoinMarketCap has opened good. Now, if you look at CoinMarketCap right here, let me see. Okay, it's still taking some time to load up. I think, like I said, my network is really, really not stable right now. So let me just save. Okay, let me wait for you to finish loading, then we'll come back to it. Let me go to this thing, Bitunix. So if I come to Bitunix right here like this and go to the coins, you can see You can see how much these coins have dropped. You can see Asta. Asta right now is below $1. FET is has dropped 12%. Zen has dropped below. Okay, let me just change this again. Let me go to this part and go like this. So you can see Giggle, wow, Giggle has dropped to 91, 31% loss. Wow. So you can see how the market is dropping. You can see 80. This was the coin we bought earlier, although we took profit from this coin. We went long on this coin and we took over 100% profit from this coin. You can see how far it has dropped, 21% loss. Now, if I just open this, you're going to see that in reality, the coin is down. You get the market, the price of the coin is down, and then it is still going down. In the market is that there is a lot of manipulation right now to just make people lose hope, just make people give up on the market. You get. So when all of that happens, you see a lot of people going quiet. That is why if you see right now in the crypto space, okay, so just look at this right now. You can see what is happening. You can see where the market is right now. You can see all the way from here, it has dropped to this place. So let me put this on H4 so that we can see it very well. So now, if you look at the market, you notice that a lot of people have kept quiet. The market is calm. People are no longer talking about crypto that much. There is no much hyping different coins, telling you, oh, these are the 10 coins you should buy, these are the this you should do in the market to become a millionaire, to become rich. So this is what happened in the market. You can see how the market dropped. So nobody is really talking about all of those things again in the market. That is because the market has been suppressed and there is a lot of fear right now in the market. Let me see if my CoinMarketCap has opened. So CoinMarketCap is still finding it difficult to open. My network is really bad today. I hope that this thing is resolved on time. I don't know why the network is bad. So, okay. Now, if you look at this place, this is our fear and greed section right here. You can see that it has even managed to climb to 20. Before it was around 10. That is to tell you that a lot of people are afraid of buying. A lot of people are afraid of buying anything right now in crypto. I actually understand why it is like that in the market, but most people who are new may not understand all of this. Most people who are new may not understand all of this. The reason being that majority of them came into the crypto space because of the FOMO, because a lot of people are talking about it. So they just come in with the mindset of using $50 to make $1 million, using $100 to cash out $10,000 and all of that. But right now it is not happening. So a lot of people are panicked. That is why nobody is buying. But the truth is that are there people buying? Yes, people are buying. Who are the people buying? It is the same people who are making you sell that are buying up your bags. I've explained that before in my previous video where I said the reason why the market is dropping is because they are causing you to sell off. And why they are causing you to sell off, they are buying up your bags. And it is like that because they want you to sell whatever you have to them before they move the market. The market is definitely going to move because whether I like it or not, crypto has come to stay and the market always recovers. You get? So those are the things that are happening right now in the market, and that is why there are no more people calling for so many signals right now. If you look at me right now, I'm not even putting much signals on my group because I know that even if I put the signals, a lot of them will not play out. Majority of them will not play out. However, let's just look at the market together and see what we should expect. If there's any coin we will pick out for today for our trade. Please, guys, if you can still hear me, just drop on the comment section. If you can still hear me, just drop it on the comment section. Let me know that you can hear me. If you can still hear me, just drop it on the comment section. Let me just know that you can hear me. All right. So, Yeah, I want to see your comment on the comment section. Let me know that you guys can hear me. All right, so let me see. Okay. All right, thank you very much for that. I can see that people are saying that can hear me. All right, so let's continue. Let's continue. So today we'll be looking at the market to see if we can pick up any trade, but I doubt if we see any good market to look at. Now, before I go ahead to pick up any trade, let me just show us part of the things I use to pick my trades. And as we go on in this, I will be giving us some of my um, strategies that I use for trading, and that is also going to help you. So first of all, I use normally, of course, you're going to be using support and resistance or demand and supply zones. So I trade with demand and supply zones because those are the levels which you key levels that you should be looking at for before making a move in the market. After that, I also use what we call break of structure, which is this. I use break of structure for the market, and after break of structure, I also use um, change of character. So these are the things I use to enter the market. Now, break of structure and change of character are the things I use to look at the market to know if I'm buying or selling. And then also I use my support and resistance or demand and supply zones to know if the market has come to a critical level where there will be reversal or trend continuation, right? So those are the things I do. Then lastly, I use I use my indicator, my moving average. This is my moving average. I use this moving average to understand the trend of the market and what I should be doing at that point in time. So those are the things I use to look at the market. So when I'm looking at the market, I'm going to be explaining or telling us of these things. When I see a particular structure that I'm looking at, I'm going to tell, okay, this is the structure and this is why I'm taking this trade, or this is why I should be taking this trade. You get? Those are the things I will be doing as we continue. So let me just go over to AT USDT. So if you look at AT USDT right now, if I close this a bit like this, if I close this a bit like this, you can see right now that this trade has broken this support level. There's a support right here that the trade has broken to the downside. So right at this point that the trade is right here, there's no point to actually take the market, whether to buy or to sell. There's nothing you can do at this point because there is no support somewhere around here that you should be looking at. There is no support at all these levels. You understand? So you cannot enter this kind of trade. And when you see this kind of trade, of course, you cannot do anything. The next thing you need to do is to move away from it and look for something else. So now this is how I look for the market to also enter, because there are so many pairs right here. You can see there are so many pairs. I think there are over 100 pairs right here on Bitfinex. So you cannot just be scrolling one after the other until you get a pair to enter. It is not just possible because there are so many pairs in Bitfinex. So what I do to pick a pair to trade is simple. I use two methods. The first method is to use this. I use this change here. This change signifies the change in what? In percentage. So that's the most important thing I use. I use it to look for the pairs. When I put it at upside, let me just see if it's at the upside. Okay, good. When I put it at the upside, you can see, wow, Jesus Christ, this thing has gone to $6. Are you serious? So this trader, I saw this at $1. Now it's at $6. Wow. So now I have put this on percentage increase. So the highest coin with the highest percentage will be at the top side, just like this now. You can see this is the coin with the highest percentage, 50%, followed by Fox, 44%. Wow. Fork at 44%, then followed by Mel USDT at 31%, followed by UAI USDT at 29%. So if I want to look for pairs to sell, I make sure that my coins are showing me the coins at the upside like this. So I will scroll. Of course, if I go with this one, this straddle, which is the first one here, if I just open it and go with that one, I may not be able to look for selling opportunity on that coin. The reason is because that coin will be on the high side. The price will be on the high side, and it may not have any good. You can see it right here. It may not have any um, resistance. Right now, you can see right here. This is almost at the top side. Let's see if let me go to trading view and see if there is any resistance of trader. So let me just go to trading view. Just that my network is really slow. So this is trader. Let me just use that of Binance to check it. So while it's opening, let me put this on daily here to see. So you can see this is on daily. On daily on Bitcoin, you can see this here was the top. You can see it right here. So that was the top, and it clearly broke this top. It clearly broke this top. The first upside that it broke was here. You can see one clearly broke that place, closed above, and was testing it right here. So any person who have bought it would have rolled all of these things all the way to this top side, right? So now if you go back to trading view, let me just check trading view and see if there is any other so trading view is still not opening. My network is really bad. I don't know why my network is bad. I try to open this up at trading view, but it's not just coming up. Let me refresh this. So while it's refreshing, let me go back. Now you can see trader is no go area for us right now because trader's price is up and there is no key resistant level to look at for the sell. So move away from trader. You don't look at the coins at the top side. You don't look at the coins at the top side right here. Instead, you look at the coins, even if you're looking for those ones with a positive change, which is the green percentage, you go in between. You look at the ones in between, let's say the ones at 1%, 3%, maximum 5%. 5% is on the high side, has climbed up, but it's still okay for you. So let me look at this Griffin. So let me look at this Griffin right now. Let me open Griffin. So while Griffin is opening, let me check back trading view. So let me check Trado again. Guys, my network is really poor today. So sorry for that. I don't know what happened today of all day, but I believe that it's going to get better. So let me check. Okay, good. So is this Trado? Because this is not looking, this chart is not looking like. Let me check. Okay. Let me check it again. Because I'm looking at it and it's giving me a different chart on Trado. Okay, let me see what I open. It's correct now. This is Trado USDT. And the price here is different. Okay, maybe this is not the Trado. Okay, this is saying trade up USDT premium. No, just USDT. So let me see. Okay, let me use that of Make Exchange. So let me use that of Make Exchange to check this. So while it's opening, let's go back to our Griffin. Okay, so it has opened. This is it. I think my network is kind of, so you can see it's the same thing right here. This is on TradingView. You can see the price is the same thing. So where we would have bought this, actually I saw it, but I was not really sure that it was going to do this kind of push. I saw it when it broke this level to the upside, and why I did not take it was, why I did not send it for us to buy was because the stop loss, which is here, was more than 100%. So I was like, okay, if this thing comes back to this place, if you look at that place right now, which is here, yeah, if you look at this place right now, which would have been our stop loss, it's more than 100% from our entry. Our entry would have been around here. So this would have been more than 100%. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, this will be too much. So there will be no point for me for us to enter at that point. So let's just leave it and watch what happens. And of course, we actually went up. So let's leave this one. Let's go back to see Griffin. So now let's look at Griffin. Now, if you look at Griffin, Griffin is actually giving us a sell signal right here, because if you look at this, Griffin has refused to break this. You can see right there. So this is on daily. It has refused to break that level on daily. So if you check it on, if you check Griffin on TradingView, let me just check. I think it's Griffin. I hope I'm correct. So let's check Griffin on TradingView. Griffin USDT. Okay, so this is it. So white opening, say good. So now if you look at Griffin right here, you can see that Griffin is giving us a sell pressure. You can see it right there. Let me just do this. This is our, yeah, this is our um, supply zone, right? This is our supply zone. So this is our resistance level, which it came to test but failed to break it. Now, if you look at this place as well, okay, let me just do it well. Let me remove that and do it from here. If you look at this place as well, it's actually failed to also break that level, and it is closing below. So if Griffin closes below all of these levels, it means that it is going to still drop in price. And if you look at it right now, if you notice, it's still going down. It's still going down. So where we would have bought was here. Let me show you where we would have taken our buy and made some profit. Is here. So let me go to H4 to make it clearer so that you see. So good. Now, if you look at this place right here, you can see that is where we would have entered our buy for Griffin. So entering our buy for Griffin right here would have been a very good one. And then our stop loss would have been around here or around here. That is here. So those are the places where we would have put our stop loss. So this one has also moved. Now let's go and look for another trade. If we can see a good trade for either a sell or a buy. So let's look at, let's still go on this, go down. Let's look at this. So guys, this is how I look for the trades. It's actually difficult sometimes to be going through trades, checking one after the other, and dropping trade signals for us. That is why anytime I drop signals for us and I don't get reactions, it actually breaks my heart, because I feel after all the work and everything that I put in, at least I should get some response from you guys. Now, if you look at this, so this would have been an opportunity for us to buy. Here would have been an opportunity for us to buy, but however, it has moved a bit from the buy zone. So there will be no point entering this. If I go to H4 right now, if you look at the H4, you will notice that, okay, so that is the level. So let me just do this. Let me remove that and put this. So this place, that will have been our buy level. So if we are buying right here, that is right now, we'll have a lot of down side, which will not be good for us, because this is going to give us bigger stop loss. It's going to give us, I don't like to trade with big stop loss. So I don't like to make my trade with stop loss. I like to trade when I see that the stop loss is smaller. So that is it. So I like to trade when I see that the stop loss is smaller. Then we can enter the trade. So for me, this one, we are going to pass this one as well. So let's look at another trade together. Okay, let me just pick this up right like this, and then come here, and then now if I want a buy trade, remember initially we are looking at the sell trade, and that is why we are picking the change of positive. So these are the positive changes. So now I want to look for a buy trade. This is for sell trade. Now I want to look for a buy trade. So we'll switch this to the negative side. So these are the negative ones right now. So these ones are where we look for buy trades. So let's look at this Giggle. Giggle has dropped to 94. So let's look at Giggle again and see if it dropped to a good support level for a buy. Now, if you look at Giggle, Giggle actually broke this support. So Giggle broke this support. You can see it right here. Let me just draw it. You can see the support right here. Giggle broke that support and is testing it right now. After that support, the next one is here. After that, there's another one here actually. There's another support right here. So those are the supports that, this is this next one we should be looking at. This one here. That's the one we should be looking at right now for Giggle to come to before we even think of buying. That is around 93 level. Right now, the price of Giggle is, let me see, the price of Giggle is, okay, 93. So this is around, wow, that's not 93 anyway. That should be, let me see, this is 71 level. So at this 71 level now, that is where we should be looking to buy Giggle again. 71, or better still, we come to 58. So those are the places we should be looking at buying Giggle right now, because right now it has broken this previous level. It has broken this previous level right there. So however, Giggle is out of the way. Let's move away from Giggle and look for another trade. So let's go to this change again, click on it again. Now another thing you also want to do when using these change levels, another thing you also want to do is to look at the volume. Excuse me, is to look at the volume. If you look at this place, you will see that this one, let me just pick this. You can see here there is volume right here, 1.4 million. This one's volume is 14 million. This one is 21 million. This one, sorry, that's 2.4 million. This is 2.3 million. So the coins with good volume signifies that they have more trading potential. It means that when they are moving, their movement is going to give you good profit. Now, let me give you a case, another scenario. If I scroll down, you can see that there are some coins with hundreds of thousands. There are even some coins with tens of thousands. If you look at this one is just 174,000. This is 200 and something. This is 700 and something thousand. So those ones with lower volume, the ones with lower volume may not really move well. So when you are trading, make sure you look for the coins with good volume, more results when they move in your direction. Now, if you see coins with 500,000 plus, and above, they are also good, because those ones, if they move, if more volume enters it, it means they are going to really, really pump. So for instance, if you look at mix, I think, was it mix? Yes, mix. Let me see if there's mix here. You can see mix right here. This is 12 million. You can see the volume of mix right now is 12 million. So all these things I'm telling you guys right now are the the strategies I use to take trades that become a winning trade for me. You understand? So if you look at mix right now, mix is around um 12 million. So before mix got to 12 million, the volume was around below 1 million. The volume was below 1 million. And when mix actually short, it went to 12 million. So let's open mix so that you see what I'm saying. So let me open mix. You could notice that mix really, really pumped. So let me put it on weekly first, and let's see. So you can see right here. Yeah. So you can see right here. You can see here when mix launched, I was trading on this platform. You can see it. So let's bring it down a bit so that you see clearer. Let me just choose this and use this. So you can see all of these places when mix was trading here, the volume was below 1 million. When it got to this place, it was still below 1 million. When it got to this place, it was still below 1. When mix started shooting, you can see the way mix shot all the way to this place. It was because there was so much volume of money, there was so much money that pumped mix all of the profits that people made from mix. Now, let me just remove all of these drawings so that we will see clearer. Let me switch it back to daily. So let me just switch it back to daily, and let's see. Okay, so now we are on daily. So you can see the move from here all the way to this point. You can see how mix moved, and a lot of people cashed out from mix. So that is why I'm saying when you see a coin that the volume is around 500,000, 600,000, and it has good potential, you are good to go. You can enter that project. But like for instance, if you see a coin with this kind of volume, you can see Pippin. Pippin has done 99, that's 100 million volume. It means that this coin has already gone up. This coin really, really went up, and then right now is dropping. So there is no point for you to look for buy position in this coin. So let me just open it up so that we see. My network is really, really shaking, and I don't know why. So let me just open Pippin up, and let's see. Now you can see Pippin. You can see how Pippin shot from here. Right now we are above the previous level, and it is still going up. You can see it right there. So now it has 99 million volume. So at this point, there is no point for you to enter a buy. Most of you who will be looking to enter a buy when the market is up, there's no point to enter a buy. Rather, what you'll be doing at this point is to wait for it to settle and see if you can sell, because this coin is going to drop. Pray that we are able to see this coin when it's about to drop, so that we can ride it down, because it's going to drop massively. This one, Pippin is going to drop massively. So for all of us that are here, if you are trading futures, put this on your watch list. I'm going to put it on my watch list as well. Put it on your watch list and monitor it closely. If this coin, this is on daily, if this candle closes like this and then it starts doing some consolidation around here, let's say it start doing consolidation all of this region, then you can be looking at maybe shorting the market and then putting your stop loss just above here. That is if there's not that green candle that goes above this one. But if another green candle goes above it, it still gives you more opportunity, because the higher the candle continues to go up, the better opportunities you get from it, because when it drops, it's going to drop all the way back down. It's going to drop all the way back down, just like we looked at mix. Mix actually dropped all the way back down. So that is what you should do, guys. Monitor this project. Don't say I did not tell you. We can't take it right now for a buy, but there's a good sell opportunity coming for this project. So monitor this project very well. Put a close eye on it. So let's move to another one and see if we can get a good coin to buy. These are the reason why it becomes difficult for me to actually call a coin for a sell when the price is really, really down. Because let me see 80. Okay, we have seen 80 already. So 80 is still going down. So there's no point to enter a buy. Let's look for another coin. Let's look for something else. This is B. Let's look at, okay, I'm just looking for a good coin. Okay, let me just use my change. Okay, let me look at, I think I saw one coin just now, JCT. Is it JCT? Yeah, JCT. I was watching JCT some times ago. Let me see what it is doing right now. Where is it again? I think I saw it just now. Okay, let me just, okay, this is it. So JCT, you can see the JCT. Don't know why it keeps jumping. If you look at JCT right now, okay, let me just type it. It's jumping too much. If you look at JCT right now, you can see that the percentage is 4%. The percentage here is 4%. Then the volume is 900 and something thousand. So the volume is not up to 1 million. So that means it has good potential. So let's open it up and see what it is doing. Let's open it up and see what it is doing. Good. So if you look at JCT, so JCT is okay. Let me put it. This is on daily. Let me put it on this thing on H4. Let's see what it's doing. Okay, so good. Now let's look at JCT. So JCT is giving us a bullish signal right now, which is good. So JCT right now is giving us a bullish signal, and we have seen a good example of a coin that you can enter for a buy. Because if you look at JCT right now, you see how we got this coin. You see, all this while we have been looking at coins, looking at projects to see what is happening. Now, also we looked at the ones with extreme negative loss and extreme positive profit, and then we'll also look at the ones in between. Right now, JCT is just about 4% profit. Look at it, 3 point something percent right here. 24 hours change is 3 point something percent profit. And if you look at JCT right now, this is the low. Let me use this. So this is the low on JCT right here. And this low, this is the high that made that low. You can see it right here. So if you use our line, our horizontal line here to draw this, if you use our horizontal line here to draw this, just let me even put it here. But let me put it here. Yeah. So you can clearly see that JCT broke above, broke this resistance right there. It broke above. And also, if you look at this place, let me put another line here so that we'll see. If you look at this place, great. If you look at that place, there is another small resistance right there that it broke. And right now, we are clearly testing those resistance. So these are the resistance that JCT is testing right now. So, like I told you guys, what I use to this right now is kind of trying to give us in quote what we call change of character. Also, we can clearly see we are having a head and shoulder pattern like chart. This is the left shoulder and this is the right shoulder right here. You can see it clearly right there. And then this is the head. So this is the head right here. So those are the things we are seeing right now. And then once I have seen all of these things and I see that, okay, this coin is giving me a good, then what I can now do is to look at what is my loss. If I am entering this coin, where would my stop be this low? Let me just show you guys. So my stop loss is not going to be this low. It's not going to be that low. So my stop loss is going to be this low or this low. I'm going to use this. That is my valid stop loss. So before I go ahead to use that, I'm going to switch this to 1 hour. This is on H4 right now. So I want to switch it to 1 hour. The reason I'm switching it to 1 hour is because I want to see clearly what my moving averages are doing. Guys, JCT is on Bitfinex, and I've told you guys, register on Bitfinex. Register on Bitfinex so that while I am doing this analysis, it will be easier for you to just go to your Bitfinex account, see what you are doing, so that if you take any trade, if I say, okay, this is the trade we are taking, you can just easily take it on your Bitfinex account as well. So JCT is on Bitfinex, and we have seen what it's doing. So the link to register on the account, so the link to register on JCT, the link to register on Bitfinex is on the chart. You can see it on the chart right there. So just click on that link and register on Bitfinex. Okay, somebody is asking about seed phrase or whatever. So right now we are not talking about any seed phrase or whatever. So if you are here talking about it, this is not what you are doing. What we are doing right here is about market analysis and how to actually trade the market. So if that is not what you're here for, please stop asking questions that are not related to what we are doing. All right. So if you have any question that's related to what I'm doing, if you have any question that is related to the chat, maybe you have something that is not clear with you, you can just drop it on the chat and I will try my best to answer the question for you. All right. So now let's go back to our chat. You can see the link right here to register on Bitfinex. So this is the link, this one that is pinned right here. So just use it to register on Bitfinex and then join the trade. So let's go back to Bitfinex. So let's go back to Bitfinex so that we can see how to take the trade. Now, what are the things that we have seen so far? First of all, we have seen the coin. Now look at this coin. You can see that today there are a lot of crashes in the market, but if you look at this coin hardly crashed. Then also if you look at my moving average right here, you can see that the moving average is giving me a bullish sign for the buy. Now let me check it also. Let me check it also on trading view. So this is trading view. Let me use another um quarter, JCT USDT. So let me use this JCT USDT. So this is JCT. This is on daily. Let me put it on H4. Sorry, H1. Let's confirm. Okay, so great. So this is H1. So let's just confirm what we are seeing on H1. So you can see it on H1. Clearly, this is giving us a bullish sign. This is giving us a bullish sign for the buy. Now, what we are going to do right now is to now check to be. If I enter this market, how much am I risking? What is my stop loss? Already I told us where our stop loss is going to be. So our stop loss is going to be just around here stop loss. Then if you want to be more conservative, then as your stop loss. Now those are the stop loss levels. Then let's look at our take profit levels to see our risk to reward ratio before we actually take the trade. So I'm trying to go to H4. Okay, good. So this is H4. This is H4. So let's look at our first take profit. So our first take profit will be around here. That's our first TP. Then our second TP is going to be around here. Then of course our third TP is going to be here. So this is our TP level, TP1, TP2, and then TP3. Of course, TP3 is going to be the last level at the upside. So that's what we have checked. Then, before we now finally take the trade, so we are going to look at, let me shift this into this side. We are going to look at we are going to use to enter. So let me just, I want to enter with 50. Okay, so that's not it. Let me use last. And then here, let me put 50. So I want to see what my stop loss is going to be. Where am I going to be liquidated? So that's what I'm checking now. If liquidation is coming, where is my liquidation going to be? So if you look at this place, so if you look at this place, you can see there is a level here that says estimated liquidation price, open long and open short. So these are the open long. If I am buying now, the estimated liquidation price is 2.9, sorry, 0.002941. That is, I'm buying. Of course, I am buying. And then if you look at this place, I am using isolated. I love to use isolated, guys. The reason I love to use isolated is in case. See, let me tell you guys something. There are some times that the market is going to jump. So when there is a jump, it creates a gap. And if you don't use it and you use cross for your trade, if that happens and the jump is big, it's going to close you and make you lose so much money. It's going to close you and make you lose so much money because at that point it has jumped to your SL. And then whenever the market hits next, it's not going to assume that, okay, you actually set a stop loss, but I've jumped the stop loss. Now I can close you here because this is where the price is now. But if you use isolated, even if it jumps, because it's only that amount to put for it, it's going to just consume only that amount. It's not going to eat into your own other capital. I hope I made myself clear on that. I'm going to maybe talk more on this, but if you have any question on what I've just said, you can drop it in the comment section. Let me see. So if you have any question on this I've just explained, you can drop it in the comment section. I'm going to still throw more light on it, but I hope you guys have just said. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue so that we can see if we can take this trade. So here it says, let me just make this bigger. So here it says estimated liquidation long is 2941. Let's say our first level. Our first level here is, let me see. So let me see our first level of liquidation. So this is our first level. I want to see the price. Good. So this is 2.8. So this one is giving us 2.8, which is higher than what we wanted to use. So this is 2.95. This is 2.95. So let's go to move this thing and see. So this place is 2.97. 2.97 is another level of liquidation. That is stop loss. 2.951. Great. So we can set it at 2.95, which will be our stop loss. 2.95. Then we can set entry at, let's look at entry. We can set entry at 3140. So we can set our entry at 3140. So let me use 3140 here. Of course, because I have reduced the entry, the liquidation level is going to also reduce, right? So this is it. Now I'm going to click on TP/SL and I'm going to set 0.002950. So 2950, you can see clearly what it's saying, that my loss is going to be this. Click on advance. The loss is showing me that I'll be losing 60%. my loss is at 60%, which is okay. So most of the times, I usually take my stop loss to be around 60 to 100%. So that is okay for me, but I can reduce this to 2930 66 290 76. So if I put 288 82 289 79, so I can leave it at 289 so that I will be on a safe side, right? So 289 is okay. Now, after I've done that one, the next thing I can now do is to take my trade. So let's just take this trade. I'm going to set this already. We've set this one 0.003140. That is our entry level, and our stop loss is okay. So sorry, let me. Okay. Okay, so now we are done with all of the settings. I can click on open long. Okay, so finally, guys, today is the first time of our section. Like I said, this is going to only get better. Today was kind of not stable because of my bad network, and at the end of the day, we are still able to find a good trade that we are able to take. On another thing too, I want to advise us is this: if you look at the market right now, the market is actually dicey. There are lots of um, uncertainty and panic in the market, so we need to trade with caution. You understand? So, guys, if you're trading, trade with caution. Don't just rush in and enter any kind of market. If you are in so many signal groups, right now it's not the time to be taking any kind of all the trades that you see. All you just need to do is to be careful with your trades and make sure that um, you are able to minimize your losses in your trade. That way, you'll be able to save yourself and save your account. So going forward, we'll be doing this. I plan on doing this 3 times a week, maybe Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I hope that God gives me the strength, because my aim is that I see that our community gets better and we have more successful people who are trading in this community and making real money from the crypto space. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's section. If you enjoyed today's session, just drop it in the comment section, and also just say what about it in our Telegram group so that people will know that okay, our session for our live classes have kicked off and we will be doing better things